Hello folks, this is Aitana Jha from Inspire2Rise.com, and today we have the Lenovo A7000 smartphone here with us for a hands-on as well as preview. The Lenovo A7000 smartphone is the direct successor to the Lenovo A6000 smartphone, which had been released earlier by Lenovo and which had been a runaway success and has sold up to 300,000 units by now. This phone comes equipped with Android 5.0 Lollipop, and it has a 64-bit 1.5 GHz octa-core processor, which is the 8-core Cortex A53, which is the MediaTek chipset MT6752M, which is a 64-bit, and it supports 4G LTE, and the GPU is the 16-core ARM Mali 760 MP2 GPU. So overall, the phone is really well equipped in the performance department, and as you can see right now, the phone does come up with the Android Lollipop 5.0, not the latest build 5.0.2 or 5.1, but 5.0. So as you can see, the phone has a 5.5-inch display, and the skin that comes up with the phone is Lenovo's own skin. And the camera for this phone is the 8-megapixel back camera, which is an autofocus camera and does take clear pictures in quite bright light conditions. And as you can see, so the pictures taken in bright light conditions are really good. And we also have a selfie taken by one of the users over here. And as you can see, the clarity of his eye. So as you can see, the camera performs good. The selfie camera is a 5-megapixel camera, and the back camera has a dual tone flash, and it's an autofocus camera, as we already told you. Apart from that, the phone has a really decent build quality, and as you can see, the back finish and the quality of plastic used does not feel really cheap or something like that. The phone does exude a somewhat premium feel for the price it retails, and as you can see, the dual tone flash, the speaker, as well as the Lenovo logo, the whole finish does feel quite good in the hand, and it won't get smudged easily, and it won't take fingerprints. And as you can see, the phone 5.5-inch phone, but it is surprisingly light at 140 grams, and it is surprisingly thin also at 7.9 millimeter. And the camera does perform good, and you can't expect it to shoot really detailed photos at this level, but still the 8-megapixel camera does perform good under good lighting conditions. And apart from that, the phone is equipped with 4G LTE, which is the technology which will catch up soon with every user over the course of time as Indian operators dole out such things. And apart from that, it does come uploaded with the basic stock Android applications like Google Play Music, etc. The phone has a capacitive touchscreen which supports 16 million colors and up to 5 points multi-touch. That means in any normal application, you can use all of your 5 of your fingers while using the phone. The phone does come in two color variants, Onyx black color and pearl white. The pearl white color is the one that we have in hand right now. And as you can see, the viewing angles are okay. Might not say that the display is the best in class, but still at this price range, the display is quite good and the viewing angles are good. A 5.5-inch display with a resolution of 1280 into 720p, and as you can see, the custom toggle notifications here in front of you. So as you can see, there is a Dolby surround sound, Dolby Atmos sound toggle here, and other toggles apart from that, data connection, GPS, everything. So it's actually a custom variant of Android Lollipop, which has been customized by Lenovo, which has a single screen launcher devoid of the application drawer. And apart from that, let's just show you the other things about this phone here. So as you can see, all of the apps are on your single screen, like we have gotten used to on the Xiaomi phones as well as the other phones provided by other manufacturers, all of whose custom ROMs do not have the app launchers and have just a single screen navigation where you have all of your apps just by scrolling sideways on the screen. And now let's just show you something else about the phone. The phone has the following sensors, which are the gravitation sensor, proximity sensor, light sensor, e-compass, orientation sensor, and game rotation sensor. It comes with the Dolby Atmos sound feature, which is a really hype feature because you can have the rich sound of the Dolby surround sound with this, but you need to have your headphones on for that Dolby experience. The virtualizer, as you can see here, it creates realistic surround sound from any set of headphones or stereo speakers, but you need a pair of good headphones for that to experience that whole sound. And as you can see, the user can easily customize the sound output as well as the other features of the Dolby Atmos feature provided in the phone, and it's one of the first phones to provide you with such a thing. And let's just play a small video here so that you might get an idea of how the videos play on this phone, and you might get a somewhat not that clear idea still. So actually the video is playing right now. Pardon us for all of the noise behind us. When you experience the same sound clip using a headphone or a stereo speaker, you actually notice the sound difference phone when compared to the other phones. And the Dolby Atmos does work as it has been projected by Lenovo. So now let's just show you other things about this phone. So actually that was for a video preview, and now let's just go back to the other things on this phone. So apart from all of this, the phone does feature 5 different snap modes on the camera, and apart from that, it supports full HD video recording from the back camera as well as HDR, guidelines, geotagging, triaxial leveling, which is one of the features. And as you can see, the front camera as well as the finish is really good, a glossy finish on the phone, and it does feel good in hand, premium in hand. The Lenovo A6000 suffered from a problem of not too great build quality, which had been a complaint of too many users, but Lenovo does fix this a bit with this phone, and with the latest version of Lollipop, they do make it a sweeter deal than before. And apart from the fact that the back camera is an 8 megapixel camera which has a Sony IMX219 sensor for this phone, which retails for a price of 9,000 rupees only on Flipkart starting from today. So that's one of the major things that would draw you towards this phone. Apart from that, this phone would be available on a flash sale model. You have to register for the flash sale, then you would be eligible to buy this phone. And it's okay, it is okay from that viewpoint that not everyone can get this phone in the first go, but it's worth your money. And the phone is a dual SIM phone, and other features that it supports, that the LTE version it supports is category 4, which supports up to 150 megabits per second of download speed and 50 Mbps of upload speed. It supports Wi-Fi, 2G networks, 3G networks, and supports 23 Mbps HSUPA and 42 Mbps HSDPA. And we would just run up our website inspiredrise.com just for you so that you can have a glance of the website. And the volume rocker, etc., and the power button, the placement is okay, but the volume rocker does feel a little bit shaky on some of the units that we had in our hand today. But apart from that, these are some of the few minor cons. The phone does feel a bit sturdy in hand, it's light, it feels good, the back finish is good, the front finish is good, and it is something that you would buy for yourself. For a price of 9,000 rupees, it's something that performs really well. Even on the Antutu benchmark, the phone was on number 4, just behind the OnePlus One. So this is Aditya Najha from inspiredrise.com signing off. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to us.